Alright guys, welcome back to Jenny Gang, and today I'm playing Stanley's Parable. Now, do I know exactly what this game is? No, not at all. Do I know there's an ending? No, not at all. I know there's multiple endings. I know I can almost do whatever I want. So let's test that theory. I don't know if there's going to be a part 1 or just a one-off. We will find out together. But if you haven't yet, subscribe. Join the gang. Tell a friend to join the gang. Let's jump right into it. Let's just figure it out together. I'm a little under the weather.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Hey, Stanley.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was
So what's my job?
He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
Bro, get a life.
Others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Okay. Okay.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
So I can do whatever I want.
Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Alright. Let's, hate Mondays, don't we all? Alright. Can I go in here? Nope. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the
also
meeting
hate
room.
Mondays.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Don't we all?
No matter how hard Stanley looked,
I did.
he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Can I get on the computer? Can I just sit down and... Ooh. I'm typing something. Nope. Okay, he's a dad. What's on the papers? I can't really see. I'm blind, y'all. I'm sorry. Respect. Do you hate Mondays too? I like my boss. I like my work. Just don't like my boss. Tempo. I feel that. Can't go nowhere. Okay. I don't know the point, guys. I don't know the point of the game. But I'm here.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office.
Everybody shut up,
but it
bro.
didn't make a single difference. Nor did it advance the story in any way.
You gonna talk about me? Kiss my ass. I'm gonna touch everything. It's the same cups though. What's that? Fuck? I can't. It's a F you. Who farted? Ooh. Nope. Can I see what's in here? Nope. Alright. I don't like how he judged me though. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm just walking around. Nothing's... Nope. Thought I opened.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
There's employee lounge. Actually, let's go back this way. Can I go back this way? Let's see if I can go back to the left. Is it possible? Can't go back the way. Okay. I guess I have to go to the employee lounge. I hate this game already. I want to do whatever I want. I have to follow the buttons.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Wait, what's in front of me, though? What's in front of me? Guys. Let's see what's out here. Real quick.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay. What's this? Can I go through this door? This is scary. This is scary. Do not jump from the cargo while lifted in motion. Will cause death. Okay. Can I jump?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult,
Can I just jump?
but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I just wanted to check. I'm sorry. Let's run it back. Do I run it back? What happens? Okay. We back. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah. All right. Meeting room.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh, wait. It's a full slideshow. They built up inside you. Okay. Okay. Synergy. I love it. All right. Hey, these cups got the... I hate Mondays. You know? It's all the fucking same cups. I hate it here. Alright, broom closet. Can't do that.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
But it's red down there. Guys, it's red down there. Let's just see. I can't pick up no papers, no. Oh, it's cars. Oh.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
I couldn't open them.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
Okay.
No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming! He yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job.
Bro.
He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Can I do something different?
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought.
Can I get out of here?
And while
I
he
just want
thought
to get out
it
of
all
here.
very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
Can I get out of here?
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley.
I don't care.
After all, he knew for certain beyond a doubt
want to get
that
out.
this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one.
This is nice.
Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
I just don't want to be in the parking garage no more.
Okay.
We could do something else. We could try something else. Nope.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Who the hell is Mariella?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
What the fuck?
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man.
Wait.
He was obviously crazy.
Did I kill Stanley?
Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal.
Wow.
I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life.
Fuck the body.
She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Is that Stanley? She's saying Stanley is crazy? He was just dreaming. Okay, we back.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Let's try this again. I'm not going to the meeting room.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah.
Wow.
So nice.
This room.
Yep.
What a beautiful room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley
make a
took the
left.
first open door on his left.
Let's see what you're talking about.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Y'all see it, right? Y'all see it, right? Yeah. I'm going this one. Is this? Don't start me over.
But
Okay.
Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So
Why
now,
am I
in
not
order
in the
to
parking
get
garage?
back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
He don't even know where we're going. You the narrator.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's
Let me
clearly...
out.
Oh, dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
This man like to play. Let me just get out, bro.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
He like to play
Yes.
games.
I've got it now. This
Thank you.
story is absolutely, definitely this way.
I'm running through. Oh. Okay. What the? This shit became a horror game. Oh no, we good. Whoa.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the
let's talk
beginning.
about it.
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay.
No, let's
From
talk
the
about
top.
No. Spoil what? Damn it, D-Lo.
All of his co-workers were gone. What
Okay,
could it mean?
I'm locked.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley... Wait. What? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game
Okay.
over, completely
I like
fresh. Everything should be...
I like
Did
this.
something change?
Yeah.
Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
I didn't
Did
touch
you
that.
move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then.
Are
It's
these
an
clues?
adventure.
Make a clue.
Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Meeny, miny, mo. No, that's not. Let's go far right. Far right. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, this is too much. Oh, this is too much. Oh, my head. Oh, no. Oh, no. I just did a loop.
I'll
No.
say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Whoa. Let me cook. Okay, here we go.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
You ain't let me cook, bro. I was kind of cooking right there. There's no doors now.
Okay,
What
yep,
the
it's worse. I might
Okay.
be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. First time, let me go back. I like that.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story.
Bro, what's
Okay,
up, bro?
let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Bro, y'all tripping, bro. Bro, what the f...
Now this Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
I beat it already, yo.
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Okay. They like playing games, and I like it too.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable adventure line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
But this is new. Okay, we'll ride. We'll ride for a little bit. We'll ride for a little bit.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay.
Bro,
now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Copyright free? Oh my god. There's a lot going on right now. Hey. Works up. Turn it down.
Cut the music.
Thank you.
Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Too late. Forgot it already. Hope y'all remember.
We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Bro. Going straight. Fuck that line. Now we back at the fuck.
Still missing the doors. Did we make a mistake following the line? Perhaps we could have found the story on our own.
I went through the fucking line. The line. The line was nothing but bullshit. Oh.
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Bro, I think I'm doing it. Okay.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story?
Oh, God.
Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
What direction is that? What are you talking about? Did I miss something? Oh. Okay. We cruising.
Yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley. I'm ready for it.
I don't know.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley,
Damn.
I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
But why the lines are all fucked up? Okay. No lines.
Ah, a choice.
Ooh.
We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control.
We go right.
How
Always go
important
right.
we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here.
I don't need too much.
Just walk in circles for a minute.
No.
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere,
Just
which
give me
means
right.
that
I'm not walking
somewhere,
in
the
circles.
place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here.
Let's go
And that
right.
in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right
I'll
is
go
the
to the right
correct
one
one.
anyways.
Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
I'm going right anyways. The confusing.
Hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending?
Where's,
And we're supposed to restart the game what, eight times?
Yeah.
That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget?
After a long
My
time.
mind
sitting
goes
there.
blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is
Yeah,
it
come
really?
on.
No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped?
What
Does
the
that
fuck?
mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
How many endings are there?
So, okay.
Because this is.
I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
What the fuck? What happened? Okay.
All of his co-workers were
Oh,
gone.
Lord.
What could it mean? Stanley
He forgot.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The doors are back.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors.
Y'all,
He entered the
do we-
door on his left.
We go left, we go left. We follow it all the way. We went left.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find... Coming to a staircase,
You wanna-
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
It's the first time we went upstairs, y'all. So, got a nice office, bro. Use the bathroom real quick. Nope. Whoa. I was able to open that. Whoa. That's the first time I ever opened something. We're going this way. I mean, oh. I don't care. That's the first time I was able to open the door. Whoa. Which one do I, you know, just... There's an elevator. Up we go. No, up, 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 up. I didn't know there was a... Hey. Come on. Copyright free. I hope so. Because if it's not, we can't take that. How long is it gonna take us though? Y'all better be dancing with me. Everybody out there. You gotta feel it. We still riding. Keep coming. Pause. Pause. Back at it. Let's go. Okay, I can see the appeal of this game. We probably gonna come back because we want more in this. Are we ever gonna stop? Is that a narrator? Come on. Y'all gonna have to wait with me. Usually, I'll skip this part, but nah, we waiting together. We ride it out. Can't see my feet. Just trying to do the machata. Hey, y'all gonna have a headache. I'm sorry. What the fuck? Could I not go anywhere? Okay. I'm sorry about that, yeah.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay. Uh-huh. That's right. Nothing. Can't see shit. Yeah, boys. We supposed to see this the whole time?
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Whoa.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Did we just leave? We followed everything he said the first time. Let's escape. Let's go. Let's just go. Let's see what happens.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I want to know. Who's taking you home?
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
27. That's us right here in the middle.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Yeah.
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Supposed to be the whole time,
It
huh?
was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
What the fuck?
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
How do I do that? I don't want to, actually. I think this is gonna be the final go round, and then we're gonna stop. Do I wake up? Did I finish? Did I beat the game already?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes! He had won! He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Wait. Can I always turn back? Yeah, can I go back? We're gonna see if we can go back. Hold on. We cannot go back. Okay. That's right. That'd be dope if I could.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
True bliss, brother. True bliss. All right. Beat the game. I did it. It's just him. I'm just him. Okay, we're gonna stop. Can we stop? Can we push stop? Begin the game again. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna stop. We're gonna stop. Yeah, we got. Yeah, that's Stanley Parable. I will come back with another one and we're gonna just go try all the possibilities. We're just gonna do different things and just figure it out. It might be one, it might be another part, it might be 5 different parts. I don't know. We'll figure it out together. I don't know how many endings, how many different things can happen. So yeah, if you haven't yet, subscribe, join the game. Tell a friend to join the game. I love you guys. I thank you guys. Always and forever. Peace and chicken grease.